Not quite so much for Larsen & Toubro though. It had set an ambitious 10 to 12% order book growth target at the start of the fiscal. The management has also subsequently stuck to its guidance, but it's not been the best of starts. The second half of this financial year, the capital goods giant has reported just 3 big orders in October and November, and that means L&T has a lot of catching up to do in the remaining 4 months, right, Darshan?
Yeah, it has, because what they've done is, I was seeing through the order flow, in the third quarter itself, they've reported just 3 orders. The total comes anywhere, on an average basis, comes close to 10,500 crores. So the asking rate is very tall. Now, the guidance, what they had given for a 10% growth, they would have to do orders worth almost 1,95,000 crores, and for a 12% growth, 1.98 lakh crores. So that was the trend. In the first half, they've done 86,992 crore orders. So in the second half, what they need is anywhere between 1.07 lakh crores to almost 1.1 lakh crores, and they've done close to 10,000 crores of orders till now. So they have close to almost 1 lakh crores of orders that they need to do in the balance 4 months, because we are at the end of November. So that's the trend. So these are the 3 orders that have come in. They've stopped giving in the exact order amount because of competitive issues. So they give it in buckets. So they had 2 construction orders anywhere worth between 10,000 to 2,500, 1,000 to 2,500 crores, and a large order in the hydrocarbon space. The minimum order size is more than 7,000 crores. We don't know the upper end. So that's what they've got. But on an average, 9,000 to 12,000 crores is the broad bucket we're looking at, and on an average basis, it will be close to almost 10,500 crores of orders. Now, how is the trend that is there? So basically, they have been doing orders from 1.4 lakh crores. That is the trend that they have done. It's done 86,992 crores. So the trend that they need, the going needs to get actually going for them, because it seems that it will be difficult for them to meet the guidance of almost 1 lakh crore of orders in the next 4 months. So that's the broad trend that they have been doing. Now, one important part is that a couple of brokerage reports that have come out, and one from Credit Suisse does indicate that that government spending has actually come off. So as a percentage of their total revenues, the state government is a big order. So it actually started, it was in the range of 20-25%. For the past 2 years, it's been 40%. So they have been getting a lot of orders, and suddenly in the first half, it drops to 23%. Now, with issues in states like Andhra Pradesh, where orders are getting cancelled left, right, and center, with the coastal road project in Maharashtra not getting the environmental nod, it is tough for L&T now. And a lot of analysts have also pointed out that the private capex is not happening. No, even though a lot of analysts are very positive, they also point out that private capex is not happening. What did the management say in the second quarter number? They're saying that the private investment was very, very tepid, and there is contraction in the economic activity. The first half order inflow grew at 16%, which was higher than the asking rate of 10 to 12%. But the management did not raise the guidance; they kept it at the same level, indicating that with these comments indicating that it was not that optimistic of coming out with a higher guidance. Post the numbers. The other trends that we need to watch out for is that only last year, FY19, was where L&T met the guidance. The 5 years prior to that, L&T has actually cut the order inflow guidance. Probably it could be in the first half, could be in the second half, but whatever, out of the past 6 years, only once has L&T managed to meet the order inflow guidance. In fact, in FY16, they've cut the order inflow guidance twice. So that's the trend that we're looking at. Analysts, however, still very, very bullish on L&T. On a consensus basis, only 37 out of the 41 analysts that track L&T have a buy rating. The consensus return is of 27% growth that has come in. But remember, L&T has massively underperformed the Nifty, while the Nifty has actually moved up almost at 10 to 12% on a YTD basis. L&T is down more than 7%. So, and in the last few months itself, from the September high, L&T has actually fallen almost 15%. So consensus, recently you saw the Credit Suisse note that came out that downgraded the counter, highlighting issues of the state government orders not coming in, private sector capex not happening, and they also believe that probably the order inflow probably will not be met. Ambit, one of the guys who have a sell rating on L&T, post the second quarter number, also indicated there are big risks for L&T to meet the guidance, because they also believe that the economy is not doing well, and probably that could be the big risk for L&T. So obviously it's come off significantly, but I think that risk remains. We emailed L&T to ask their response on what they believe could be the second half. They haven't responded. Once they do, we'll have a copy out and we'll put their responses there also.